Hello everyone, this is Wicked Fox. Today we are going to do some Crucible, and I'm going to use a fusion rifle, something that a lot of other players have said that they really enjoyed, especially with this new event in the fusion rifle. I'm going to play with it and kind of give you an idea of what I think of it. That's the Glacialchasm, and the one thing I would say is you're going to have to learn to rev it up because it is such a long, like holding down the trigger. I mean, it just seems like it's like 2.5 seconds. So if you're going to do this, rev it up before you get an engagement.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
And we're doing competitive in this case.
Zone B.
There's a fusion rifle right there. Does take a while, so imagine if you're not revving it up, it's going to take some time, quite a while. One of the things I wouldn't recommend if you're starting out, because of how long it takes. Now it can do pretty good on mapping. I mean, it should. I mean, it takes long enough to rev up. I mean, if you were going to use a fusion rifle, I would recommend something that um, didn't have as long charge time. But I at least wanted to give you a chance to see what the Glacialchasm is like. If it's something that you like from the video that I'm doing right now, I'm going to try to get as many kills as I can with it. But I would say a lot of times it hurts me more than it does help me. The reason is you're trying to use this fusion rifle that takes forever to load up. You got to be extra prepared. I mean, if I had a shotgun, I could do a lot more damage. I could just point, shoot, and be done. Instead, I'm pointing a gun at them, and it's like waiting for it to rev up, and then finally doing damage. Half the time I'm low life, like how it is right now, leaving me at like 1% HP, 10% HP. And if you're not good with it, just imagine they're getting all the first shots at you. And if that's something that sounds like you like, I mean, you can keep playing with it. It's not bad. It's just you're going to have to learn a whole new mechanic on revving it up. So in those switch situations, I would have rather just had a shotgun, blink towards them, shotgunned them, and then it would have been done. But I just feel like I'm more being slow, and when you're in the Crucible, I mean, being slow is your worst enemy. Everything that you do, see, you can see it does map them from pretty far away. You could use other fusion rifles that can, pretty much map as well, and it's a lot less charge time. So, if you haven't got this gun, I wouldn't say you're really missing out. I would have to say it's not like a meta gun. It's more like a fun gun to use for, hitting somebody from a little bit further away. But I would say most of the time you're more in danger using this than if you were to actually not use this. If that makes any sense? I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. It would be something that you would have had to play like, forever with this gun. I mean, of course you can get good with any weapon that you use, but what weapon is going to be beneficial to you in a gunfight? Something that takes a long time, that hits further away. I mean, there's other weapons out there that can do the same thing. I mean, I could use a chaperone and, hit you a mile away, and it can enhance my damage with my primary.
Captured Zone B.
So, I mean, this is just my view. What I think of it. I think it hurts me more than I hurt them. You know, as harder content that you go in with people who are really, really good at the game, that are going to blink all the time, or going to be dodging all the time, or going to be doing, fancy moves, and they've spent hours upon hours on builds that is going to make it, them faster. And I mean, just imagine I got to keep this gun on them for like, it feels like forever, and then it gives them a chance to move out of the way and do all the little special things that they want to do. They're not going to just stand there, and then take it. So they're going to be, moving and dodging and strafing, and it's going to be harder to hit. So to me, it's more of a fast, like a fun weapon, is what I would say. But we'll just keep continuing on here. You get to see what it's like, see if you like it. Now with the roaming supers, like what you just saw right now, reason why they call it roaming supers, because you're roaming around, and they buffed it to where you're not having to wait as long, and it's better than a one-shot kill. I mean, imagine you use a super, you only run into one person, and it's one and done, and you only kill one person. But with your roaming super, I can take out multiple people in different areas. So to me, a roaming super would be better. So you can see it does a lot of damage. Definitely does a lot of damage. I'll give it that. And you can be good with it, but it is going to be harder for you. And especially if you're starting out, it's not something that I would recommend.
Your moments of clarity are weapons.
See, in this situation, I would have rather had a shotgun right here, and I could have pushed in a lot better than a fusion rifle. It's going to take me a while to load up.
Zone B lost.
So that's why I say that the gun hurts me more than, by using this weapon. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Have you guys used it before? Do you like it? I would like to hear about your comments. What you think of it. See, in that situation, it's more like I was using my abilities, and I thought this guy was on my team. It's like holding the gun on them. Like if you're in the military and you're just using like this laser for them to shoot. I just feel like it's so long to just scope on them, and then if you rev it, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to rev it up and then attack with it, so that way it's a lot shorter, charge time. But a good player is going to hear that. As soon as you rev it up, they're going to be backing off. I mean, there's no way I would be, if I heard it revving up, I wouldn't be going, oh, hey, what's around the corner? You could hear the super coming in. Alright, so that was my thought on it. I'll try to do another video with it and see what you guys think of it. Alright, put down a like and that would help me. Alright, have a good day.